Hey, newsflash, mainstream media is dead. And so we got a great episode for you today. Tune in. This is a clip that we're going to show from MSNBC that everybody missed. And this is from our friend Clinton Jaws. But yeah, the mainstream media is tough. They're out.
Yeah, it is, because they were so adamant about how Harris and Waltz were going to save democracy and win, and they had the best program and they had the best of everything, and they were absolutely wrong. Not just slightly wrong. They were terribly wrong.
Big time wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what they're going to blame this on now? That's right. Systemic racism. I don't know. I think his name's Anthony Coley.
So you said it best. We are at a moment where we're going to be digesting this for a while. The headwinds she faced
Good
are
digestion.
real, right? When I think about the right track, wrong track numbers, she couldn't overcome that. When I think about the economic anxiety that people around the country feel, she couldn't overcome that. But I also have a question about the role that race and gender played in these results. Here are the facts. If we would pull back the layers, she is a person of color, she is a she, and she is in an interracial marriage. And I wonder, I have this question mark in my mind over whether all of those things combined was too much for pockets of this country.
Can't she just suck?
And it is a stunning. This says more about who we are as a country in this moment, that this overqualified African-American mixed-race woman did not win this race, and she lost it to a man who is a felon.
First of all, we've been friends for a long time, and I feel like you just captured what a lot of people are feeling.
What in the world? We'll stop it there. That was on election night. You can't find that clip anymore.
Yeah.
MSNBC took it down.
Well, of course.
What are your thoughts, Grandpa?
My thoughts are so negative about the liberals, the Democrats, what they do and what they say. But one thing that really stood out to me, which sort of defines the entire election, unlike all the things, you know, the fact that she's a woman, the fact that she's black, interracial, the fact that she's a she, the fact that she's overqualified, according to him, she's overqualified.
Yeah.
Thank goodness we didn't get an overqualified person to be president. But the thing that really stands out to me is this. Every state that Harris won was a state where they did not require voter ID. Every state that Trump won, they required voter ID. What does that tell you? In the Trump states, if you want to vote, you got to show something to show who you are and that you're actually registered in that area to vote at that.
Just to be a citizen in America, if you want to buy alcohol, go to the airport, go to Sam's Club, or, you know, Costco, you have to show identification.
Right. But in the states where you don't show identification, you can, I'm not suggesting that this happened, but you could put 25 people on a bus, have them vote here, transport them over here, and they could vote again, here, and they could vote again, here, they could vote again. Gee, I remember when Hillary was running, there were notices for actors to be hired and paid to be in the audience when Hillary was speaking, cheer her on, for America.
They did the same thing. You know, in Florida, they counted ballots the same night.
Yes.
In California, we're still counting ballots.
Yeah, weeks later. What I'm saying is this. If there's a legitimate way, Trump did it, and he won those states. In the way that it makes it the easiest to cheat, Harris won every one of those. That says to me, they flat out are dishonest cheaters and will do or say anything to further their power and their position. They do not care about the American people. No. They say to us, Biden gave us the greatest economy in the history of America. How could you turn your back on that?
Yeah.
Well, I went to the gas station. I went to the grocery store. I had my house insurance increased. I had the gas company. I'm not getting more money, but it's costing more money. My taxes went up.
No, they're not. You're making it all up.
Yeah, right. The reality is, Democrats, I'm sorry to say,
they have a PhD in gaslighting.
Well, and I've said it before, and I'm sticking my neck out to Democrats, some whom are my relatives and my friends. But there's two things. To follow the Democratic program, you either have to be incredibly ignorant, and that can be cured by examining the facts and relating to them, or you're incredibly evil.
Yeah.
You have to be one or the other. If you're ignorant and you don't really understand the facts, get it cured.
Yeah.
If you're incredibly evil, look out. Because the day's coming when a just God is going to look at you and you're going to have to explain yourself to him. And he don't take no BS.
Yeah. And that also goes for even though if you may be Republican, but you don't know Christ.
Yes.
But real quick about the
you're
Democrat
in a sad
Party.
state too.
What's interesting, RFK Jr., Elon Musk, Tulsi Gabbard, the new Attorney General,
Yeah.
Bomdia, or whatever her name is. I think I just messed up her name wrong. I just had hi in Portuguese.
Yeah.
And then you have Trump. They were all Democrats before this.
Yes.
They were all of them Democrats.
Yeah.
So what you're seeing right now is the current election party, the current Democrat Party, is imploding on itself.
And that's because the whole platform of the Democratic Party is anti-God.
Yeah.
Take everything that they say and everything they want to do, go to God's scriptures and see what God says about it.
Exactly.
And you will see the Democratic Party as it stands today is against the living God and against his Christ.
You say that because of the unborn baby, because of sex, male and female. There's no such thing as gender, only sex. Marriage, only between one man and one woman, and also the border. And a host of other issues.
And
Israel.
Any righteous act, as God calls righteous.
The punishment of evildoers. Yeah. That's why every Democrat majority city is a wasteland. Look at Portland. Look at Oakland. I mean, these cities are terrible.
Yeah, and Detroit. It's like sad.
And so, bring this up. Where do we go from here?
Yes.
One, the mainstream media is dead. We are the media now. Like, we are. Us and you. And also, you need to be talking about these things. You need to share. Think about the people who are going to be going down the same way that you could have shared with, that you didn't share with, that would be different if you did.
That's the ignorant people who... Yeah. Ignorance can be cured. Ignorance is not a terrible thing. We all are ignorant in some ways about certain things. But God provides a means, if we're willing to look at it, to remove that ignorance. He says, any who need wisdom, come to me, and I will give freely wisdom. Wisdom to do what? To see what God has said about things. How he says, if things work like this, it'll be the best for everybody. So it's available to everybody, and that can be cured. If you're evil, I pray the Lord would change your heart.
Yeah, because that can be cured too if you let him.
It can. It's not as easy as the ignorance cure, however.
What do you guys think? Tell us in the comments. What do you think about this MSNBC clip? What do you think about the mainstream media now? And is Elon going to buy MSNBC? We'll find out.
I heard he was going to buy it and turn it into a news reporting organization.
Yeah, Babylon B.
Yeah, they said that.
But, all right, guys, we'll sign off. See ya.
Yeah. God bless.
Cool. Love it.